All right, what's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm relaxing in my car, trying to do the best before I start working. But I'm sure to quit a video for you guys. I'm kind of like leaning back, so don't excuse me. Don't get too excited. But I figured I shoot a video and just say, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully, you guys have a great New Year's Eve. You guys have a great New Year. Hopefully the COVID is gone, and which I doubt it, but hopefully we'll move forward. So I have purchased a couple things. Uh, the two mirrors that I have installed. If you haven't seen that video, check out the video down below in my library. Uh, I also have purchased a ignition kind of system. It's only a positive negative two wire system. So we will be installing that shortly. I have also received a mudguard adapter where apparently I'll be able to install a mudguard from a pit bike, which lots of people use it on Suran. There is another adapter that is way much better, which I wasn't aware of and I never saw. I was browsing the eBay and I saw the adapter, which is really awesome. So if this adapter doesn't work, I will probably purchase the other one. Something that you learn. $17. The first one was $15 plus 5 shipping and handling. This was 17 plus 5 shipping, $5 shipping and handling. Both items look promising. If you look, I shot a video how the mudguard looks from Pit Bike. Same mudguard is used on Suran. It has kind of like a center hole, and then you have, what was that, 5 holes altogether, but there's 2 that you kind of need to have it stabilized, and this adapter does that. So it kind of like sits against 2 holes, and then the main hole is holding the fender. We will be shooting a video soon on that installment for fender, and definitely we'll try the ignition system. It should work, positive, negative. That comes out of, again, I shot a video about it, how my controller works. So it's not Silvertone, it's just a regular control of 80 amps on it. So there is a wire, ignition wire, right off of the controller, and it's a loop wire. So what it does, it's a loop into a bracket, so just continuously it circulates. So if you take out the plug, the ignition stops working, meaning the computer screen will never go off if you press power on. So that's pretty much where you install the ignition system. So we'll work on the ignition, we'll work on the mudguard. I think that's gonna be it for now. I'm not planning anything major. I mean, eventually I will. The hell is this? Eventually I will. God damn. Sorry, guys. Eventually I will install the rear mudguard. That's the plan. That's gonna be in the season. Excuse me. I haven't ridden the bike ever since I did the distance test. So literally this battery has 1 charge and 1 discharge, which 44 miles in distance at 1 full charge and discharge at speeds of pretty much 50 miles an hour. It's a good distance, God damn it, I gotta fix this shit. Sorry folks, I'm trying to fix something in my car and it's just annoying. Let me see what I can do this. Come on, buddy, talk to me. There you go. Alright, here we go, folks. Here we go. There you go. It's almost there. Sorry, guys. I gotta do this while I'm talking to you guys, which I hate, but it is what it is. Beautiful. Got it. Sorry, folks. Whew. I just love perfection. Just like my bike, it has to be perfect. Now, I learned that from a very good friend of mine, where we did construction, and he was my kind of like partner in that business. And he says, what you got to do is you got to make sure that you do it once and you do it properly. When, for example, when I do work for clients, whether it's bikes or construction or whatever I do, the smallest things, whatever people pay me for, ask me to do, I try to do it in a perfection. Why? Well, this young kid or this young guy or man told me when he worked with me, if you do it once, do it right, and do it as if you did it for yourself. Okay? And every time I do, whether it's painting, electric work, sparkling, whatever it is, I give 100%. It has to be a perfection. I have never gotten a complaint, ever, in regards to my jobs. I always got a positive feedback, and I never hesitate to say, you know what, you will have a lifetime freaking warranty on this thing I just did, and it never kicked me in the ass, it never bit me in the ass. So you know what? I'm gonna give you an example. I painted a house inside, and I fixed all the leaks. I cover all the leaks with the oil-based paint. I says you will never ever have a leak again. Guess what? Person hasn't called me in over 5 years. Okay, and that spot is never gonna leak. Anyway, off the subject. So what I'm saying is the moral to the story is, please guys, when you do something with your bike, do 100%. Now, God, I've seen some videos. Oh my God, I do not understand. Look, I understand you want the blinkers, you want the signal, you want the headlight, you want this, you want that, all that bullshit. I understand. But some people, they got such a clusterfuck in their bikes. It's if you have to troubleshoot your bike on the street, there's no way you're gonna find that wire that is fucking up your bike and you can't go forward. Okay? Guys, you gotta make the simplest build there is. Everything about the bike has to be simple. I literally have two wires. That's it. Okay. I do have a step down. Okay, and as you saw, everything is plug and play. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't what? It isn't. It isn't. I mean, it's soldered, yes, but it's just plug and play. And my 12-volt system is completely separated from my 72-volt system in regards where my if I wanted to take out my step down controller, all I have to do is just unplug it and it's done. It's finished. I don't have to do anything else. So literally you have two systems. You have your 12-volt system and you have your 72-volt system. All right, and that's the system you're gonna work with. But if your, let's say, 12-volt system looks like spaghetti, no good. Like people say, no bueno, right? If your entire bike system has 50,000 switches and 50,000 cables, it is so unpredictable. There could be a problem anywhere in the bike, and you would have to yank everything out in order to say, let me see if I can find where the issue is. So my weakest point in my bike was that kill switch, where, as you saw in my other video, my bike caught on fire and it melted the wire because I was pushing, probably at one point when I was going up the hill, 80 amps, because that's all my controller can put out. I will eventually upgrade to a 100 amp controller, 36 MOSFETs, and we'll go from there, because my battery at continuous speed can do 100, which is good stuff, So eventually I'll do that. I probably need one split controller just to have in case, God forbid, knock it off the wood, something goes wrong. But in regards to that, I gotta see what's going on. Oh my God, there's people already coming to work at this hour. Oh man, He's killing me with the slides. But so in reality, you really don't want no spaghetti in your car. I mean your car, in your bike, and that should be your main goal in these bicycles. Make it simple, okay? And I'm working on extending my Anderson's plaque because I noticed that the wire's a little bit too short for the battery to kind of go in and out. I gotta move my car. Just stand by, guys, for a second. So, yeah, guys, don't make a big spaghetti. Make sure your bike is nice and clean inside out, and especially when you have a big battery. I don't see a, a point of having the controller inside the bike. I always want you to use my controller outside the bike. I don't care about the cooling or anything like that because I don't think the controllers they get really hot. It's usually the battery that gets hot and the motor. My motor gets warm. I will, have a sensor and all that good stuff for the battery and the controller. But like I said, remember what I said. Make sure that everything is perfect to a perfection. Because if it's not, it's just later gonna give you problems. So we got the mirrors, we got the fuse, we got the extension wires for the battery, and it's an 8 gauge copper, so it's going to work great, and it's going to be extended, and I'm not going to have a headache. I know that if something was to move, nothing is going to be disconnected and screw up my ride. So that's called perfection. And the loops, the loops are 5/16 of an inch. The screw and the nut goes right in with the washer. It stays perfect, and it has beautiful flow of energy, and I love it. So folks, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Share, subscribe, and comment down below what's going on with you in your build, and where you are with your build, and what are you up to, and if you need any help, let me know. I got a couple links, couple good things happening. Good thumb throttle, sideways. I mean, there is so many things that you can make your bike better. Not necessarily faster. I don't care about the speed. I'm happy with the 50 and 55 down the hill. It really it's a killer as it is. I mean, it's extremely dangerous, and it's just when you have that power in your hands, you kind of get to abuse it. I am going to try to hold myself down and control myself. Take care, folks. Bye.